Brahma Bull The Rock promised the world that he would win the WWE Championship tonight. A very bold prediction for a man who hasn't been in the ring for months, going up against a man who has been champion for over 14 months.
Yeah, you know, CM Punk also made a promise. He promised the WWE Universe that at the end of the Royal Rumble, he would still be WWE Champion. Somebody's promise is going to get broken.
Карантин продолжить до 22. Ну как так можно? Ребят, алло, вы это серьезно? Ребята, я говорю,
Which means John Cena now has a guaranteed championship match at WrestleMania. The only question that remains is, will he challenge for the WWE Championship or the World Heavyweight Championship?
You would have to think that if Rock could pull it off here tonight, John Cena would jump at the opportunity to challenge him, especially considering he lost to the Great One at last year's WrestleMania. If I know Cena, he'll be looking for redemption.
He got him!
Этого коронавируса. Но коронавирус это не зараженный объем. Ну просто вирус там. Короче, просто бесит этого. Коронавирус. Bad Corona time.
The last time The Rock was WWE Champion was August 25th, 2002. He lost the title that night to a young Brock Lesnar.
And fittingly enough, Brock Lesnar was managed by Paul Heyman at the time, the same man in CM Punk's corner here tonight.
Yeah, simply put, Paul Heyman is one of the greatest managers in sports entertainment history, as much as I hate to say it, but there's no denying it. It's been over 10 years since The Rock has been WWE Champion, but he has the heart of a champion, and that never goes away.
Yeah, it's a big fight feel here in Phoenix, and it's all about the WWE title.
A championship that The Rock hasn't held in 3,808 days. Man, that's a long time. Rock might want to go back to Hollywood after this one. No, not again.
The Rock has great history here at the Royal Rumble. Of course he won the Royal Rumble match back in 2000.
And who will ever forget the classic I Quit match between The Rock and Mankind at the 1999 Royal Rumble?
That night, The Rock won his second of 7. Wow, that's got to be it. We've heard it many times over the past few weeks. And King, look at Rock. Rock's ready. The Brahma Bull stalking CM Punk.
And here he goes. He's got Punk. Uh-oh. He was going for the Rock bottom, but now Punk is fighting out of this.
And look at CM Punk
hammering the Rock.
Rock is stunned. Now for the GTS. Went for the GTS and what a counter by Rock. And King wraps on the Punk. Look for the sharpshooter.
Are you kidding me? The Rock for the sharpshooter. But wait a minute. Look at CM Punk. He's rolled Rock through. He's going for the Anaconda Vice.
Submission move. Submission move.
CM Punk calls this WWE Championship reign his life's work. The Rock calls these 434 days misery.
I don't think there's any doubt that if CM Punk can beat The Rock here at the Royal Rumble, he's going to be in the conversation for the best ever.
Oh, come on, he already is. I mean, how could he not be? It's been 434 days. How could he not be considered the best in the world?
Выходы игры с патчбом Сквампенса за Battle Bikini Bottom обновление версии.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here. Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort.
CM Punk's current WWE title reign goes all the way back to last year's Royal Rumble and beyond.
That's it. He's out.
Давай, вставай.
He's setting up.
Да не туда.
The Rock's looking good right now, but he's facing a battle-tested champion in CM Punk. Uh-oh. I think we are about to witness the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. The People's Elbow from The Rock for the championship. Wait a minute. What the? Who the? Who's turned out? Hey, look. look right in front of us. What? Look in front of us. Look in front of us. I can't see anything. They're attacking the Rock. Somebody's attacking the Rock. Hey, look it. Oh my God. That was the Shield. That was the Shield. They're right in front of us. They triple powerbomb the Rock through the announce table.
Да, что он таки все
And the
подбивает.
smirk got CM Punk's face. Yeah, that tells the whole story. Punk had to know what. This. He saw that one coming.
The Rock gets the shoulder up, and that, ladies and gentlemen, was close.
Ах ты ж гад.
Very nice reversal there by The Rock.
Oh, look at the emotion.
And he's heading back in.
And he hits him with an impressive combination of kicks. Did you see that?
На тебе.
Talk about getting your spine adjusted. Jeez.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
Oh, man. Hey, he's going for it. That's it. He's done. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go. He's putting those educated feet to good use. Whoa, he's measuring.
Опа.
He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
Order! Order!
Can he score the pin? 2, 3.
Yeah, boy.
The 10-year wait is over. The
Come
Rock
on.
is once again the People's Champion.
Oh, man. The Rock made a promise to the WWE.
Скала вернулся в WWE и побил CM Punk за титул WWE на Royal Rumble. CM Punk решил, что у него обманом отобрали титула, поэтому он напал на скалу на Ро и украл у него титул WWE. CM Punk избавился за свой реванш за титул на Elimination Chamber против скала. Пол Хейман уговорил Винса Макмена, добавили условие, что если скала очистили или дистрибьюли, то он потерял титула WWE. Скала против CM Punk. Не пропустите. Ну вот, а вот Elimination Chamber. А вот CM Punk получил красный. Это все виноват Пол Хейман. Вау! Все, скала, готовьтесь на битву на CM Punk. Смотри.
15,669.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest set for one fall is for the WWE Championship.
The challenger is CM Punk. He's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE Championships, Tag Team titles, the Intercontinental Championship. He's also a 2-time Money in the Bank winner and the 2011 Superstar of the Year.
And of course, across from him is The Rock. An 8-time WWE champion, 2-time world champion, 5-time tag team champion, and winner of the 2000 Royal Rumble. He was able to reverse and get out of that. And there's a counter by the most electrifying man in sports entertainment.
King, you can relate to what CM Punk is going through right now. You were in the same spot at the same event, challenging The Miz for the WWE title.
You're right, and I can tell you from experience, there's no more pressure-filled spot than competing for a chance to head into WrestleMania as WWE champion.
I got to be honest with you, King. I never rooted for you.
I know that.
All I wanted was for The Miz to beat every challenger ever put in front of him.
You cost me the title.
Ну вот, опять.
Reversal from CM Punk. The quick kick.
A devastating neck breaker. More damage from the neck breaker.
CM Punk has never main evented at WrestleMania. Of course, that'll all change if he can beat The Rock for the WWE Championship here tonight.
And on the flip side, The Rock is no stranger to main eventing WrestleMania. Just last year, he defeated John Cena to close out WrestleMania 28.
Oh, what a match it was. I wouldn't be upset to see a Rock Cena rematch this year. This time with the WWE Championship on.
It's a big one, King. Rock the champion, Punk the challenger.
Punk slides out of the ring to safety.
But remember the stipulations in this matchup. Rock, if he's disqualified or counted out, he'll lose the championship. So no champion's advantage here for The Rock.
Yeah, and I'm sure Paul Heyman is reminding CM Punk of that fact right now.
The winner of this match punches his... And I think he's begging him to bring it.
Иди сюда, вставай, Сылка. Это не
Now
то.
back to the ring. 3. And this is going to return to the ring. Very nice reversal there by The Rock. Of course, the winner of this match will go on to defend the WWE title at WrestleMania against John Cena, who hit a speed bump on his road to WrestleMania earlier tonight.
You're right about that. John Cena and his tag team partners, Sheamus and Ryback, fell victim to the Shield in a 6-man tag team match earlier.
You know, King, there's just no stopping the Shield. We don't know much about these 3 newcomers yet, but I do predict big things for them. CM Punk has been Paul Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizing the payday that's going to come at WrestleMania, if Punk could turn things around and pull off the win tonight.
Yeah, let's not forget that Paul Heyman is also the mastermind behind one of the great brands in sports entertainment history. Extremely crappy wrestling.
It's not like Paul Heyman doesn't bring anything to the table. I mean, come on. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. At 21 years old, he took the Midnight Express to the top of the tag team mountain. He took Rick Rude to the U.S. title. Heyman is nothing short of amazing.
Oh, man, this is a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion.
That's what this is all about. The WWE Championship on the grandest stage of all, the biggest city in the world, New York.
And that's right. If you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. And one of these guys is going to make it there. You know, one thing you want to do when you're in an away game, like CM Punk is in every single arena, is take the crowd out of it. The Rock feeds so much from the WWE Universe. Punk needs to get out in front and quiet the crowd.
You know, it's like getting off to a quick start in a basketball game.
Oh my gosh! The Brahma Bull! Man, that
Еще поздно.
He's not exactly popping up to his feet here.
Well, what do you expect, Michael? Did you see what just happened? You know, The Rock has sold over $1 billion in box office sales. I mean, he came... Oh, look at this! Get Paul Heyman out of there!
Here's Heyman chattering. Oh, Rock just blasted the official.
We'll see.
The Brahma Bull looking for the rock bottom. But look at Punk go kick. Punk to the elbows, driving Rock to his knees.
Boy, Punk hammering those elbows into the side of the Rock.
Just wearing the Rock out. What a match this has been. Both men physically exhausted.
Is Punk trying to get out of the ring? What's happening here? Punk pulling himself up onto those ropes. No, wait a minute. I think Punk's got something else in mind. Look out!
Опа-на! Рок-ботом, рок-ботом!
That has got to be it.
And will this be it? 2, 3.
Блин.
He's going to WrestleMania.
Не пропустил.
Who went into this matchup without a champion's advantage.
Этого испытания. Но ничего страшного. Так.
John Cena indeed is going to main event WrestleMania after winning the Royal Rumble match and choose
Вспомнил, этого Джон Сина победил в Royal Rumble 2013.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and the winner faces The Rock for the WWE. From Chicago, weighing 218 pounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena.
John Cena won the opportunity to face The Rock at WrestleMania when he won the Royal Rumble back in January. But Cena gave all that up to prove once and for all that he could beat CM Punk here tonight.
You're right. In his own words, Cena said he wanted to prove he was worthy. But I don't know if that was a wise decision. We'll find out in this match, which has brought on enormous pressure on John Cena.
Not only did Cena give up the opportunity to go to WrestleMania and have this match tonight and have to earn it once again, but as CM Punk pointed out, John Cena has not been able to beat Punk in a big match, and that's a fact.
Did you know that on this date in 2001, The Rock defeated Kurt Angle to win the WWE Championship for a 6th time?
And now more than a decade later, CM Punk and John Cena are battling for the right to face The Rock for that same prize at the main event of WrestleMania.
And the knuckles connect. John Cena has everything to lose here tonight, while CM Punk has everything to gain.
And that's why so many people have questioned John Cena's decision to take this match. There's so much on the line for him tonight.
Well, in his words, Cena said he wants to shut up the critics. He said that CM Punk talks business, but he means business. No, not again.
And John Cena with so much pent-up emotion.
Стой. Не подходи.
Last Monday Night Raw, The Rock unveiled a new WWE Championship, and in doing so, retired the version John Cena designed 8 years ago.
The Rock did more than retire it, kid. He also took some pretty stiff jabs at it on his way out the door, saying the title should never look like a toy and it should never, ever spin.
Well, you would have to think John Cena used those comments as bulletin board material for his match here tonight.
And I'm willing to bet Cena has some thoughts of his own on the Brahma Bull logos The Rock had put on the sides of the new WWE.
I think John Cena's ready to end this. Let's see. You can't see me. Oh, look at John Cena here. He's ready for the 5-knuckle shuffle.
And Punk's in trouble. John Cena has Punk in trouble. AA time.
Cena
going for the AA on CM Punk.
Oh, wait a minute. Punk fights out of it. He's got Cena up for the GTS. Wait a minute. Reversal.
Еще успел. Что-то.
And it looks like, oh, a powerbomb.
Powerbomb. Вот это да. Опять.
Turns it around. Punk can change the outlook of a match in an instant.
Ух ты, что такой хитрый, CM Punk.
Yeah,
Ты самый
just when you think you have Punk right where you want him.
Вот так вот. Джок вот.
Luther's press.
Earlier tonight, CM Punk had this to say to the WWE Universe.
Блин, надо
I'm an
STF.
icon that walks among superstars. You are the presence of greatness on 2 feet. You're not just a human being. I am immortal, a legend, an icon.
He's an idiot if you ask me. Well, we're finding out right now why this has been one of the greatest rivalries in the WWE over the past year and a half.
You gotta be kidding me. Devastating. Simply devastating.
How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
Ты куда? Ты куда?
He anticipated that move perfectly. And there's a stiff clothesline. Wait a minute. Cena going for the STF. Now look at the STF. The STF locked in.
I think Punk is going to have to tap.
It's all about going to WrestleMania.
Давай, Джон Сина, давай, победи CM Punk.
He's scratching, clawing, pulling himself towards those ropes. He's right there.
And it's going to force the break so close.
See him? John Cena with a nice look at this. John Cena with a
Опа-на!
man.
Punk back to his feet. John Cena. AA time.
Эрик Джонсон, все, наконец-то.
He can hit his
1,
opponent here.
2, 3, ура! Мы победили, мы победили, мы победили.
It will be The Rock against John
Так
Cena.
надо, да, ребят, мы победили.
Cena's coming home. Cena's going to WrestleMania.
This would be the final time CM Punk and John Cena would square off in the ring.
An incredible performance by two of the world's greatest athletes here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Following the loss, CM Punk would set his sights on the imposing, undefeated streak of The Undertaker, ultimately succumbing to the Deadman at WrestleMania.
Can you say 21 and 0?
The streak lived on.
Cena, meanwhile, would go on to face The Rock in their highly anticipated rematch from the prior year's WrestleMania. Only this time, the champ would emerge victorious.
Cena does it! That's what it's all about. The WWE Championship.
In the end, both John Cena and CM Punk had pushed each other's careers to higher plateaus, their mark on one another undeniable. Two opposites of a spectrum, forced to adapt and evolve in their quest for triumph. The ripples of their explosive conflict transforming not only themselves, but forever changing the landscape of WWE. A rivalry that defined an era. One which will be long remembered as a true showcase of champions in WWE history.
Да уж. Ну что, ребят, я заканчиваю видео. Это был WWE 2K15 Showcase. Люблю Хьюсалатец, респект, верность его, неуважение. Ну, мы уже заканчиваем. И теперь следующего лучшие друзья решили враги, типа ПРФС и так вот. Так что, ребят, всем пока, до скорой встречи, всем пока.